Buthelezi, a violent man. Beneath the veneer of non-violence, Buthelezi was a profoundly brutal man. Behind the scenes he collaborated with the worst of apartheid security organs, including the SA Police's security branch and the SAT's military intelligence, special forces and DST. Stunned by the rising tide of activism of youth and community organizations in the early 1980s, Buthelezi and the IFB Central Committee resolved in 1985 to turn the whole of KwaZulu and Natal into a no-go area for the United Democratic Front, UDF, regardless of the consequences. State Security Council document, KIM SSVR/535/7 March 1989. Together with Defense Minister Magnus Mellon and senior military intelligence officers, he orchestrated a well-oiled machinery of violence which was unleashed against his political enemies in the 1980s and 1990s. He then called on senior South African Police (SAP) officers to cover up the crimes, who dutifully complied. In November 1985, Buthelezi met with Gentini Greenwald, Director of Military Intelligence, and stated that the ANC must realize that if it uses violence against KwaZulu, the Zulus are also in position to take violent steps against the ANC. He added that he wanted the capacity to take the struggle to Lusaka. To this end, Buthelezi requested military intelligence (MI) to provide him with a covert offensive paramilitary capacity to act against the ANC. A MI document dated December 19, 1985, authored by Brig COR Van Niekerk for purposes of briefing Magnus Mellon, was blunt about the criminal nature of the support requested by the Chief Minister. He warned that indemnity from prosecution for steps taken against members of the ANC and UDF would be required. Van Niekerk also warned of the danger of creating a potential monster should Buthelezi's attitude towards the government change. The subsequent report, in the form of an implementation plan dated February 27, 1986, drawn up by Army Chief Jan Katlenberg, that served before the State Security Council (SSC), outlined the support that was needed, which included the following capacities: offensive, defensive, VIP protection and counter-mobilization. The offensive capacity was described as a small full-time offensive element which could be covertly deployed against the UDF/ANC.